This session focuses on the perspectives of site users and guest users as we explore the MemberSmart features and components available on the Experience Cloud site. Let's start with our packaged flows. We provide 3 custom flows in our package. The member registration flow, which is the default flow that triggers member registration processes. Then the subscription renew flow, which is the flow that evokes the membership renewal processes. And the finalized payment flow that allows to finalize the subscription payment processes. Let's go through these flows one by one. We will start with the registration flow. This flow can be triggered from our custom member registration component that you see here by clicking the Become a Member button. The button is displayed if the flow API name is filled in the component properties. So we provide the default flow, but you can customize it according to your needs, as this is Salesforce Lightning Flow functionality. But don't forget to clone the default flow before making any changes to it. I'm currently viewing the site page as a guest user, and first we'll walk through the flow with native payments enabled, and after that we'll repeat the process with the unified checkout integration enabled. Let's start. After we click the Become a Member button, the first screen displays the membership product information, such as the product title and the product description. This data is taken from the internal environment, from the products object. On the next step, users choose whether the subscription will be organization-based or individual. We use Salesforce Lightning Flow for our registration functionality, so any text labels can be customized and screens can be removed or added. The flow is fully customizable to meet the needs of any organization. Let's select the Is Company option first. If the person who purchases the organizational membership, the future primary contact, is a guest user, the flow displays the account and contact creation fields so that a new account and a contact can be created for the registering member. So here are a few fields that we need to fill in. The company name, this will be the account name. Then we fill in the first and last names. Those would be the primary contacts' first and last name. Then we fill in the phone number, email, address, upload a file if needed, and then we click Next. But we will go back and select the Is Person individual subscription option. If a user is a guest user, the flow displays contact creation fields so that a new contact can be created for the registering member. So here we need to type in the first name, the last name, some email address, the phone number, the address, and we could upload a file if needed. This option can be hidden. This is configurable. But if the user is a logged-in community user who is registering as a member, this screen is not displayed as the contact record already exists for that user. And additionally, if a user is a logged-in user who purchases a membership subscription, the flow will ask if there is a need to create a new account for the organization, or if it's okay to proceed with the existing account. After we fill in the data, no matter if it's organizational subscription or individual subscription, we need to click the Next button, and here we see the membership plan component. This component displays the possible options defined for the membership product. Here we can choose the payment form, manual or auto payments. If manual, the users will need to make payments manually, for example via invoices. If auto payments option is selected, the payments will be automatically deducted using the recurring payment scheduler job from our package. Please remember that for the internal registration, only a manual payment form by invoice is available. Also, this section is displayed for paid subscriptions only. Then we can choose the payment method. This section allows users to select a preferred payment type for their membership subscriptions. Users can choose either invoice or card or bank as the payment method. Both invoice and card or bank options are displayed when we use the native payments only, not with the checkout integration. Also, the payment form field displays these options displayed on the selected payment method. If payment method is set to card or bank, both manual and auto payments options are available. If payment method is set to invoice, only manual payment form is displayed on the component. The next section is the Choose the Renewal Form section. It displays values from the product level. Here we decide whether the subscription will be renewed automatically 1 day before its end date with a scheduled drop or manually. For any of those options, a new membership subscription term and installments records will be created without processing any payment. Then we see the Choose the Payment Frequency section. Those values are controlled on the product level. Here we select how frequently we want to pay for the membership. And then there is the Choose the Membership Length section. Again, those values are controlled on the product level, and the prices are sorted from low to high. By default, the membership plan component displays values from the global pick lists, so all those labels can be changed if needed. Now let's click the Next button. Here we see the summary of all the made selections before finishing the subscription purchase. All the records like account, contact, subscription term, installments will be created after the user clicks the Confirm button. If native payments are used, we will see the message telling us that once we click Confirm, we'll be directed to the payment or success screen. Also, on the confirmation screen, it is possible to display the checkbox to confirm that the user has read the terms and conditions. You can add the checkbox in the Flow Builder. So we reviewed all the made selections. Let's click Confirm button. Now a pop-up window with the payment component is opened. If we were logged in users, we would see the component with the saved payment methods, and also the screen is skipped if manual payment is selected on the membership plan component. So here we can select payment by card, ACH direct debit payment, or bucks option. So ACH is an electronic network in the United States for processing bank-to-bank transactions like direct deposits and bill payments, and bucks is the UK equivalent. It's also used for electronic fund transfers such as direct debit and bank credits. And please note that ACH or bucks options are displayed according to the currency selected on the org. We won't dive into the ACH and bucks options in detail as there are no existing customers using our native ACH or bucks functionality, and we won't have such customers in the future. Our approach is to avoid implementing native payments for customers, as the plan is to use the AC Unified Checkout application for all payments processes. So native payments functionality will eventually be deprecated. This is why we will see the card payment today. Let's add some test details. Here you can see the Save the Payment Method upon user registration checkbox. It's displayed for guest users to save the payment method. If the checkbox is unchecked, we see a model window with the following message. We need to click Acknowledge button, but let's move it back. We filled in all the required details. Now we are ready to click the Purchase button. Here is the success screen, and now the member will receive an email depending on the configurations. AC MemberSmart is integrated with the AC Unified Checkout application. This allows membership subscription to be added to the cart during the registration process, so that users can complete the checkout along with other items. Now I enable the integration with the Unified Checkout on the org, and let's see how the logic changes when we are not using native MemberSmart payments. Let's click Become a Member button. We see the same screen with the product information. Let's go next. Same options for selecting is person or is company, subscription. We fill in the contact information, go next. And the difference starts when we reach the membership plan component. So you can see that the choose the payment method section is not displayed when we don't use the MemberSmart native payments. Another change we see on the confirmation screen. Let's click next and move to the confirmation screen. So here is the text that says that we need to click the confirm button, and after that our membership will be added to the cart. We will click confirm and see our custom screen that displays the add to cart button. This screen is displayed only when the AC Unified Checkout application is installed on the org and the integration is enabled in the MemberSmart settings. After clicking the button, we will see the toast message saying that our membership was successfully added to the basket. After that, we can go to the cart and see the item that we've just added. And then we can proceed to checkout. Please note that when the AC Unified Checkout integration is enabled in the settings, it's important to deactivate the native membership request, invoice, receipt, email templates being sent alongside the AC Checkout app's email notifications. So this was the site member's view of the registration process. Now let's log in as an active member to the portal. I will now log in to the portal as the existing demo person, Katie Johnson. Let's select VMA demo site. And now we are in. Once the membership is purchased, the Become a Member button is hidden and the Renew button is displayed on the component. We can renew from the member registration component, from the membership details, and the membership manager components as well. And we provide the default flow that can be customized. Just don't forget to clone the default flow before making any changes to it. The membership renewal steps are as follows. First, we see the membership plan component. Here we can choose the payment form, the renewal form, the payment frequency, and the membership length. And after we select the options, we click the Next button, and then we see the success screen. This flow creates a new membership subscription term for the existing membership subscription. Another flow we provide is the default flow for members to complete the payment processes by clicking the Finalized Payment button. This button can be displayed on the Membership Manager and the Membership Details components. This flow can be used for different payment scenarios. For example, when registering, site users selected payment by invoice, and then they wanted to finalize their payment directly within the portal. Or another example, site users selected payment by card when registering. They enjoyed their membership and decided to pay for upcoming installments from the portal. The Finalized Payment button is displayed for both native payments and when the checkout integration is enabled. Let's click the Finalized Payment button. First, users choose to pay either the next installment, which is the default option, or the entire current membership period, depending on installments remaining. The pay for the whole period option is hidden if there is only one installment left for payment. After selection, we click Submit and see the confirmation. This message confirms that the payment is being processed, and there is the reminder that the receipt will be sent upon completion. Users will receive a receipt for each installment once the payment is complete. Please ensure that the default payment method is set, because the finalized payment flow will not proceed without it. Additionally, installments with statuses closed, collected, or in progress are excluded from the finalized payment process. And when initiating the payment, each installment enters in progress status. When the unified checkout integration is enabled, the payment processing occurs after the related scheduled job completes in the checkout. And when using native payments, the payment processes immediately. And starting from the version 1.23, the payment process will occur immediately with the enabled integration as well. So we've covered our main packaged flows. Let's continue reviewing the functionality available for active members. We will now move to the profile page and see our custom components here. First, let's see our account info and contact info components. Those components are built to display account and contact information, and it allows users to update these details directly from the site. Any changes made from the portal will automatically update the corresponding fields on the contact and account records in the internal environment. For example, I will click Edit on the description field and make some changes. I click Save. And when I go to the internal environment and see the description field, after I update the page, I will see that the changes were updated. Admins can control which fields are displayed on these components, and this was explained in detail in the video covering component configurations. Next, we will have a look at the membership subscriptions component. This one displays the user's existing membership subscriptions and their current statuses. Those records are clickable, and by clicking the link, the user can be directed to the Membership Manager or Membership Details component. When there are no subscriptions, users see the message that currently there are no membership subscriptions. Let's click on the Active Membership. And here we can see two components, the Membership Manager and the Membership Details. With those components, members can manage their membership subscriptions from the portal. Let's start with the Membership Manager. This component has two sections, the Membership Details and the Membership Billing. Please note that the Membership Manager component will not receive any further updates or development in future releases. For displaying membership details, we recommend using the Membership Details component. So, the Membership Details section. Here, users can see the name and the description of the membership, see the membership fee, next billing date, subscription start and end dates, status of the membership subscription, renewal, payment form, and other information. Additionally, there are a few buttons displayed on the component. The Renew button, Finalize Payment, Edit, and Cancel button as well. We've already reviewed the renewal flow and the finalized payment flow. The cancellation flow, however, is not the part of the MemberSmart application. Organizations need to define their own desired cancellation flow, create it, and configure it within the component properties to display the cancellation button and allow members to cancel. Let's take a look at the Edit button. This button allows editing of the two packaged fields only, the renewal form and the payment form. But it also supports configuring the editing of custom created fields. As an admin, you can decide which fields to display here on the component. We support field sets on the membership subscriptions and the membership subscription terms objects that you can customize according to your needs. Those field sets control what fields will be displayed on the Membership Manager and on the Membership Details components. The Membership Billing section contains the contact info and the account info components that we've covered already. The Membership Details component is basically a separate component for the first tab displayed on the Membership Manager component, this one. It mirrors the functionality of the Membership Details section within the Membership Manager component. The difference is in properties, and it is that this component allows hiding the Renew button when the Auto Renewals option is selected for a specific product by the admin in the backend at the product level. And again, we advise you to use this one, the Membership Details component, instead of the Membership Manager. The last component we provide is the Payment Methods Manager component. This is the one here. With this component, site users can manage their existing payment methods and create new ones from the site when using our app with native payments. With this component, I can add a new payment method by card, ACH, box. I can see the default payment method. I can mark another payment as default, and I can delete the payment method that I no longer need.